250s. Who do you want to start with?
I want to start with Justin is still not here.
He's not.
He told us he was going to be. So again,
He lied to
all
us.
you loyal fans, comment down below, tell him he's soft. And next time he needs to bring a Taco 12 pack.
Yeah,
really make up for
He
it.
better show up with that Taco 12 pack next
Yeah.
month. Is he on vacation next Monday? Is that when it starts?
I don't know, man. I really don't know.
either.
But anyway, 250 talk. I don't know. I feel like there really wasn't a ton to talk about, just because.
We got some things.
I mean, there's some things to talk about, but after last week, it was kind of a eh.
Yes.
But
It was very downer compared to last week's action.
so where do you want to start?
Well, we can start with Frenchie, fastest qualifier again. Not a surprise.
Clearly fastest guy.
Clearly fastest dude, and we're definitely seeing this. The top three guys, which would be Faulkner, Frenchie, and Cooper, are head and shoulders faster than pretty much everybody else in the class.
Right.
In the West, at least.
Right.
But again, his starts were not great. They were better.
And I really honestly thought that they were going to be a lot better because I saw him line up way to the inside. So when everybody pushed wide, going wide open down that straight, he would just kind of sneak up the middle.
Yep.
And he couldn't even make that work.
Nope.
Which was, I don't know, man. That's just such a puzzling thing that he has to figure out. He's still only 3 points out of the lead.
Yep.
But that caliber of a rider and you want to back up your title, it's just not going to happen, especially...
Well,
You know, as fast as that bike is supposed to be too on a straightaway like that, and he still wasn't really anywhere near the front.
and him and Faulkner were gifted that race. Like, that was Cooper's bad race yesterday.
Yeah, and
That
we
was
can
it.
get into Cooper, but he would have won that.
Oh, yeah.
He would have won the overall. He would have had the second main. Like the first one, obviously.
The first one was just a disaster.
Yeah, okay,
And
I take that back. He wouldn't have had the overall. just
No,
because of that
but he
first
would have been
one,
a lot better if he... I mean, but again, they talk about it all the time. In the 250 class, everybody's got one. At least.
And that was his
And-
bad one.
Yeah,
And you know what he still has?
the points
He
lead.
still got that red plate.
Yeah. So, okay, if that's his bad one there, these guys are screwed.
Yeah.
Contrary to whatever Justin says.
I
these guys
think
are
I
screwed.
think Faulkner is, after last week being in that big of a hole, he's gonna need something special. He can win out, and these guys can do what they did last night, and I still don't think it's enough.
You think, and this is a whole nother topic on its own, if he has to beat Frenchie to get the overall, can he do it?
Could he have done it last night?
Yeah.
I don't think he could have.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think he was fast enough, just because he got the start in the first two. But the track was so even; they were literally even speed. And I was really confused about this. Like, those that follow the Twitter account will know I got a little bit of heat on it, but I was like he's mentally out of this already because the whoop section's so long, and he must have put his head down and worked on the whoops this week, which I got to give him some credit for that, because I really didn't expect him to, hold a consistent gap on Frenchie the whole race when Frenchie is significantly better in the whoops, which he did.
Yeah.
But in that third main, if he would have had to catch Frenchie, he couldn't have, I don't think, because that whole night they were just kind of the same gap apart.
He does not have, in my opinion, that raw speed he had last year.
I almost want to say it might be a conditioning thing, just because he had such a solid base. And I also think that the competition is a little faster this year in this class.
100%.
And then I also think, again, that he has backed it down a little bit.
That could be too, but
I think he has learned to back it down.
learned or is scared?
I think it's a little bit of both. Like, mentally, he has, in his head, like, I can push farther, but then again, he knows this is what took me out last year. This is what has taken me out a lot of times. Back it down a little bit and try the long game.
I mean, in my opinion with him, he doesn't have it against these guys.
Yeah.
And this is...
I mean, I think
this
it
is
depends
his-
on the track.
I mean,
Last night, like,
I honestly don't think he's got it under pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, again, we saw it last night. He won the first main. What happened in the first main? He hole shots, he runs away. There was no pressure whatsoever. Second main, did he have any sort of pressure?
The only thing with him that we don't know, the big question mark, is pressure. Because when he gets out front and doesn't really have anybody there, he's the dominant guy.
But that's what he's got to do. But if Cooper's there, if Ferrandis is there, he's screwed. Because I mean, yes, so the second main, he starts, he's behind Drake when Cooper goes down, and then he passes Drake. Well, then he knows he's got a buffer.
Yeah,
so again, there's
in
not
his
a lot
mind,
of
he
pressure.
knows he's way faster than Drake and should be faster.
And he can sprint away from him and then wait to hopefully not get caught. I'm telling you, I don't think
he has the raw speed this year
I
that
don't
he
think
had
so.
last year.
No, I think when push comes to shove, it's gonna be a Osborne Savachi type end of the race in, well, now it's Salt Lake, what was Vegas, where
Salt Lake, yeah.
where Frenchie's gonna dive into that second to last corner and just clean AC out, or not AC, just clean Faulkner out and win that title over him.
Maybe, and then they take it away from him because he's on probation.
No way. AMA will never do that.
Yeah, I mean, so just to kind of back it up to what Farinas is the guy we're talking to. Like he's 3 points down.
Mm-hmm.
Does he get this title, or is it Cooper? I think it's down to a two horse race. To be completely honest with you, in this short of a series, what happened to Faulkner last week and the hole he's in, it's a 2 horse race.
I have a hard
Jet
time.
Lawrence comes back. Craig comes back.
I have a hard time not giving it to Justin Cooper. I mean, I know we got to finish racing, and I know anything can happen. And as we saw last night, stuff does happen. But I have a hard time not putting my money on Cooper at this point.
Yeah. But I don't know.
He gets good starts. He's consistent. He can quietly just get a second or third. Mm-hmm. These other guys cannot do that. Frenchie gets a shit start, ends up in trouble all the fucking time.
But Cooper
hits the deck.
But Cooper has also been in trouble the last couple of weeks as well.
I don't know, man.
I think I gotta go with. I mean, I'm probably gonna get.
It's as up in the air as a 450 class. Basically,
I'm gonna go. I gotta go with Farinas for this title, man. This point in, I think he's taking the title, and he's 3 points down. I think he has the raw speed to catch Cooper. I think
he does. He is by far the fastest guy on the West Coast. But all it takes is another St. Louis.
It'll be interesting.
He gets a shit start, which we've seen it happen to him over and over again, and he gets in trouble in the pack with other dudes going down the first rhythm. Yeah. And then boom, your race is fucked. Yeah. Or you get hurt and your season's fucked. I mean, that's just all there is to it. Yeah. He has to get the starts. Now, if he gets starts figured out, game over.
Yes.
Done deal. Yes. He wins this title going away. But for right now, man, dude, it's hard to put your money on anybody.
It really is. It really is. I mean, I'm not necessarily a huge fan of any of the contenders in here right now. I mean, after that ride and that Jet had, like Jet's my guy now.
Jet is awesome. Jet is awesome.
Like just knowing him before he turned pro and kind of like the personality he had, like I thought Jet was a cool kid. So he's my guy. So stamp it here, Jet's my guy. But like you said, man, the fastest guy should win a title, right? And that's Frenchie right now.
You know what would be funny? To see someone quietly win the title.
Yeah, Hartranft is 6 points out.
Dude, he's right there.
Or 7 points out. I don't know. He's less than 10 out.
He's less than 10 out. He's right there.
So, and we've seen that time and time again too. That's how Bogle got his title.
Yep.
These guys all crash out, and he just sneaks his way in. A Sexton title. Like
it could easily happen for him.
Yeah,
easily at this point if he continues to put together rides like this.
And he's looking a little better than what he did at A1.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little more loose on the bike and
builds
stuff.
confidence every time he gets a podium. Builds confidence.
So I wouldn't count Hartranft out of this yet. And if something happens that's crazy, Hartranft's been kind of right there. So keep an eye on him.
Well, now you have some other guys. So let's just go down the list a little bit. Mosman. Did you notice Mosman's battle with Frenchie?
Nah, kind of.
Frenchie went in on him at the end of the whoops, and Mosman went right back at him. There was no fear there from him.
Yeah.
It's not like some of these other kids where they would have gone, oh crap, like that's the champ, like I'll just let him go. No, he went right back at him.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I think he's got enough speed and enough tenacity to get in there and get something done at some point. So he could get in and mix it up. Obviously, like we said, Jet will come back after the break. So then there's another one.
Mosman's starting to put it together. I now that you say that, I remember making a comment like. He ran it in on Frenchie a little bit. And I was like, well, did Craig pay him off? Like, what's he got going on? But, well, speaking of Craig, too, we can kind of go back to Frenchie and Craig. Did you think anything was going to happen when Craig was behind him?
Man, I was hopeful.
I
saw that
wanted
and
to
I was
see
like,
it.
oh, yes.
But Christina Craig, yeah, I don't think he's doing it.
No, well, and then he broke his hand.
He tucked the front wheel, by the way.
Yeah, boxer fracture.
I don't think it was he just tucked the front end coming in on that high-speed corner, I think. So.
I don't know. He's
It looked like
out for the next
yeah,
couple
it
rounds.
looked like he was dying.
Well, you know, it's Craig. There was a lot of weird stuff though.
A lot of weird stuff going on.
I mean, you had him, and then again they said, "Oh, body's fine. It's face or whatever on the broadcast." I'm just like, "What the hell's going on?"
Fortner moved him right out of the way.
Speaking of crashes, did you see Cooper's big crash in practice there?
Yeah.
Going in the sand, dude. Indonesia.
Yeah,
Bad.
he did not look good there for a second.
Bad. And then one more thing to talk about, Costello.
That's your last guy.
Good start, third
That's the last
main.
guy you want to talk about?
Yeah, dude. Good start, third main. Dude, leads half a lap. I guess we could talk about him, and then we could talk about Drake.
Well, I want to... Why are people shitting on Costello, man? Of course he's going to drop anchor back to 15. Like, what do you expect?
I was just saying, dude, he was
People
out
were
front. He
shitting
got
on him
tight.
like... People were like, oh, Costello, good job going from 1st to 15th. Like, dude, if you're running the pace of those guys and you have never ran that pace before, you
can't ever put on
you're
Byron,
dead.
can you?
My TikTok blowing up.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Good for Costello getting up front like that, and that bike must have some motor.
It's got some motor, that's for sure.
Yeah, holy.
So I heard him and Brown crashed into each other at the end of like the third main or the first main, something, I don't know. Him and Brown crashed together. So
Got on the wrong bike.
teammate, yeah, something like that. And then, okay, I guess the last thing, Derek Drake.
Yeah, so I think Justin would probably agree with me on this.
He led 2.5, 3 laps.
What's that?
He led 2.5, 3 laps with Fortner behind him.
Yeah, and Fortner really wasn't gaining there for
No.
So, I think that was great for Drake's confidence. I know Justin's on the Derek Drake bandwagon, so I'm sure Justin was sitting there stroking his willy about all that. But but no, I mean, fantasy purposes, I was stoked for the kid. Like, I was stoked to see for TLD, like they haven't had their amateur project thing that they're doing
Hasn't worked out.
Has not worked out. So, yeah, good for Derek Drake. I hope he can pull it into next week. I hope his handicap goes to like 0, so nobody can pick him. And yeah, we need more guys up there. So.
I mean, what's saying always? We can work with speed. He showed he had some speed.
He has speed.
So that's good.
Rookie.
I was gonna say he's a true rookie, so it was a promising sign from a lackluster
It was a
TLD
lot more
team.
promising than what you saw from Mitchell Falk or Sean Cantrell or any of those guys.
Yep,
so.
exactly. Anything else with 250s?
I mean, we pretty much covered all the main stuff. I think there really wasn't any super gnarly crashes except for in practice. Craig, obviously, that really wasn't a super gnarly crash from one.
No.
I mean, he got a boxer fracture, but how about Jacob Hayes?
He is quietly good.
5th place?
655 for 5th overall.
Yeah.
Quietly good. Racing his way into shape here. Is he on the box before the year's over?
I think he might be.
In one race?
One race, I think he can be on the box. So
Okay.
keep an eye on Jacob Hayes. I like the gray husky. I think it looks sick. Once you go gray, there ain't no other way. I'll tell you that.
Oh boy, here we
And
go.
one other thing, comment down below what you guys think. But I'm gonna ask Travis. Since Geico doesn't have a bike on the track for the next 2 rounds, and I want to say they're contractually obligated to have a bike on the track at all times, because those are some big time sponsors that they got over there. Who do they go with?
I've heard they're not going with anyone.
Really?
I already listened to Pulp stuff this morning. I heard they're not going with anyone for 2 rounds because it's only 2 rounds.
Okay. I thought maybe they would.
I know what you're saying.
Just because I saw something from Steve, actually on Twitter.
Yep.
Mathis. They were asking around, and he was like, "Put leave on it."
Yep. That was a big thing on the show that he preached. But yeah, no. From what he has talked to people and what he's heard, at least as of the wrap-up show that I listened to here before we filmed this on Monday, nothing. Because it's only 2 rounds.
I'm definitely wrong then. Eat my words.
Yeah, because we're only going to Oakland and San Diego, and then we're on the East Coast. So.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just my heart wants to see a guy get a shot, but.
Yeah, but that would be all for those 2 rounds.
Put cloud on that thing.
Then you've got Craig and the kid come back. Golden Jet. Can we start that? Golden Jet?
No, I'm gonna start calling him Private Jet.
All right, Private Jet's kind of cool.
Private Jet.
Yeah, all right.
Got Private Jet. And
You think we
Boy
can
Craig.
let us put him on a T-shirt?
Private Jet.
Private Jet.
Should make some T-shirts.
Like a private jet with his hat.
Private Jet Moto Aftermath collab. Let us know.
So anyway, okay, so that wraps up 250s. We're gonna take a quick break here, and we will come back with 450 talk.
And maybe Justin will show up.
Maybe Justin will show up. Maybe not. Probably not.